What if the most powerful telescope in history has just shown us something we were never meant to see? What if everything we've ever believed about the origin of our universe, about time, space, and reality itself, is collapsing under the weight of new evidence? The James Webb Space Telescope, designed to peer into the earliest light of the cosmos, has now delivered data so unsettling that a Nobel Prize-winning physicist has broken his silence with one simple, terrifying message. This is not our universe. What exactly did the James Webb Telescope find at the very edge of everything? And why are scientists warning that it could rewrite the very foundation of cosmology as we know it? Keep watching, because what you're about to hear changes everything. That's all promise. In a corner of the sky, filled with ancient light, the James Webb Telescope captured what looked like a simple yellow splotch. But when astronomers took a closer look, their assumptions collapsed. That tiny glowing blob wasn't just another galaxy. It was the most distant galaxy ever seen, formed just 290 million years after the supposed birth of the universe. But here's the impossible part. It's too massive, too bright, and too evolved to have formed so soon after the Big Bang. By our current theories, there simply wasn't enough time or matter for galaxies like this to exist in the early universe. And yet, here it is. And it's not alone. Webb has now found dozens more just like it. Each one is a cosmic paradox, breaking every rule we thought we understood about the early universe. Scientists began to investigate deeper, and what they found was even stranger. Some of these early universe objects aren't just massive, they're completely foreign to anything we've seen before. Unlike normal galaxies, which convert about 10% of their gas into stars, Webb discovered at least 3 galaxies that have turned 100% of their matter into stars. No gas, no dust, just pure, blazing starlight. That's not just unusual, it's impossible, according to every existing model of galaxy formation. So now scientists are asking a far more unsettling question. What if these aren't galaxies at all? What if we're not seeing the early universe, but something else entirely? A structure from another dimension, a remnant of a previous cosmos, or an intrusion from another universe altogether? To understand why this is shaking cosmology to its core, we need to talk about the Hubble sphere and the observable universe. The farther away an object is, the faster it moves away from us due to the expansion of space. At a certain point, called the Hubble sphere, galaxies are moving away faster than the speed of light. Common sense says we shouldn't be able to see those galaxies. Yet we can. That's because space itself is expanding, and the boundary of what we can see keeps stretching. But beyond that boundary lies something terrifying. A region of the universe that we will never reach, and that will never reach us. And yet, the James Webb Telescope is now picking up light and signals from these impossible zones, light that should never have reached us. Which leads to one conclusion. We are seeing beyond the edge of our universe, and no one knows what lies on the other side. Webb's data is forcing scientists to ask the unthinkable. What if the universe never had a beginning? Some Nobel laureates are now openly questioning the Big Bang model. Because if galaxies can form faster than physics allows, if light can reach us from beyond cosmic boundaries, and if structures appear that defy time, scale, and mass, then maybe we've misunderstood everything. Maybe the early universe isn't early at all. Maybe what we're seeing isn't a timeline, but a fracture. a place where two universes overlap, or worse, where something far older than our universe is bleeding through. Whatever it is, it doesn't fit our models, and it never will. Among the James Webb Telescope's most overlooked discoveries is not a visual image, but a strange frequency. While measuring the background noise of the universe, Webb's instruments detected a faint rhythmic oscillation, one that does not match any known cosmic phenomenon. It's not a pulsar. It's not gravitational waves. It's not cosmic microwave background distortion. This frequency repeats at precise intervals, as if it were generated. Some astrophysicists have started calling it the heartbeat beyond time. Others are now investigating whether it could originate from a structure or process outside our known universe. Some astrophysicists have started calling it the heartbeat beyond time. Others are beginning to propose a theory even more disturbing, that the signal may not be originating inside our universe at all. The pattern is too orderly, too precise, too deliberate. Nothing in the cosmos, not black holes, not quasars, not exotic forms of matter, produces a pulse with such mathematical regularity. That leaves only two possibilities, and neither one is comforting. The first is that this rhythm is a relic, an echo from a universe that existed before ours, a leftover vibration from a cosmic cycle older than space itself. If that is true, then everything we know, the Big Bang, cosmic inflation, the birth of matter, may have been only one chapter in an infinite sequence of universes, each leaving behind faint scars for the next to discover. But the second possibility is far stranger. What if this signal is not an echo, but a beacon? The oscillation repeats with a precision closer to engineered systems than natural ones. It maintains coherence across impossible distances, unaffected by cosmic dust, time dilation, or redshift distortion. It behaves as if it were designed to be heard, or perhaps as if it were designed to be found. Some researchers, still speaking anonymously, have admitted that the frequency behaves like an encoded pattern. Not language, not numbers, but something deeper. A structure embedded in the fabric of the signal itself. Something that suggests intention. If that is true, then the James Webb Telescope may have done more than observe ancient galaxies. It may have intercepted a transmission from beyond the physical boundaries of our universe. And if that's the case, it raises a final, terrifying question. If something is sending a signal through the void between universes, then who or what is listening on the other side?